Hi everyone! Today we are back for a new video, and today we are going to talk about counters. So this is a video that I heard that a lot of people want to, so I will do it. So before we start, a huge disclaimer, this is based of my personal knowledge on what I already encounters in Battlegrounds. So not all the teams are in this infographics, but I will have a bit more info for you after we talk of this list. I ask I ask Wargul if you know him for help on two teams, and he's someone who loves sharing his knowledge. So he told me other counters that we are going to talk after this video, after this list. Sorry. So, we are going to first talk about the human teams. So, human is a big pain, and also I forgot to say this is battlegrounds. This is for battlegrounds because for arena just try to bring your best team. So this is focused on battlegrounds. So humans team. So this is the classic humans team that you are going to face in a lot of your battlegrounds, at least at 1.2 million total hero powers, maybe higher people including Naya. But this is the most common team, and to counter it you have two choice, mirror them, or you can bring this team, the Nightingale team. I did bring this team the last battleground, except I haven't Alira gear up, so I put Cruel. And Alira is very important with her T7 because she can cleanse Garrett blind, and with her T7 she deals a lot of damage. So this team works quite well, but Alira is really important. Even all the team is very important. Maybe the least important on the team is Thalia, but even her is pretty important. So if you want to counter human pretty easily, you really need those 5s with T7 on Alira. So next, the Orcs team. So this is the, the most popular variant. I see a lot of team without Sabator. At my THP, I'm at 9 camps, and at 9 camps not everyone have Sabator geared up. But with Sabator, this is the best version of the team, so you will not have problem if the person you face don't play with Sabator. And so I bring goblins. So classic goblins. Goblins are very strong against Zeralid, because basically they don't care about air leadership. You just you just eat them without having buffs on you. So it's not very problematic. And you can replace Goram and Atom by Pigwold and Arno if you have it. I personally don't like removing one without removing the other, because they have a very strong synergy together. But if you build Pigwold Arno, you can put them instead of Goram Atom. This will work. Even if I prefer this version, because you just spam your taunt with Atom and offense down, so that that's just a great team against Zera. So now the Ilves team. So the Nightingale variant, I should have put Delman instead of Alira or Nightingale, but against the talent team, I like Pride because they don't have that much. They have AoEs, but they are very focused on high single damage, and that's even more true with Delman. and Pride, and they also don't have Dispel. So when your Salvador has the shell, they are just block behind him, and you're free to kill the team. They will just be blocked by the Salvador, and Salvador is pretty slow. So they will just struggle with him, and you have all the time you need to kill everyone. You can put Roxy instead of Renara. This this work the same. Roxy, in my opinion, is very underrated. She's a very good character, and the good thing is Renara is really useful outside of the Pride team. You can plug her whenever you want, and so Roxy is a solid replacement for Renara. So now the Goblins team. The Goblins Slinger lead is the way to go for many reasons. So first, Slinger lead counter the Murdoch lead, because Goblins are going to assist a lot, so they will crit a lot, and every time they crit, you gain turn meter. This obviously work on assist, so you will be very fast. And you also have Mega Wheel. So Mega Wheel, each time he takes a hit, he have a chance to gain a stack of pain. The more pain he has, the more tanky he is, and the more damage he will deal. So against the Goblins team, Mega Wheel can stack up a lot of pain, and is very hard to take down. And he does a solid AoE. When you have it's really easy to have something like 50 stacks, 20, between 50 and 20, and when you hit your AoE with 50 stacks, that's it kinda hard. So this is a very good team against the Goblins. Obviously, if they play Pigwall, this is the same. You can bring the same team. So now Pandas. Pandas is a bit complicated because you have a lot of people underestimate them, so they usually not very well built. And my my orc team is also my weak team, and I have this exact team. You can obviously replace those two by those two, putting Zera in leader if you have her. Like if you play this against this Panda team, you will basically win without too many problems. So this is really an exception, but Wargul told me that everyone he sees Ember, he just go with humans, no matter if she is under Lake lead or Kinley lead or Patki lead. When he see Ember, he just go with humans. So with this team, and he like using Naya like Renara as a plug and play character. So now the Pride team. So I put Pandas because I was using Pandas against Pride, and this worked very well. First because you have a Dispel, so you will not stuck behind Salvador for too long, and you have a lot of AoE damage. So even if you are stuck behind Salvador, you can still kill Kaigi, Boreas, or even Renara, not much Renara but Era, because they are squishy characters and you have heavy AoEs, so you even if you are stuck behind Salvador, you can kill them. The problem is that the dodge makes the counter a bit weird, because sometimes you will AoE but you will hit one or two people, and this is going to be not good. But even with bad RNG, I always win with my Pandas against Pride. You can replace O with Shaolin or Fao if you want, if you don't have him, because he's a battle pass character. So if you don't have him, you can put Fao and Shao, this work the same. but there is a better team to use against Pride that I didn't put because I didn't want to put it 2 times in the infographics, but Pandas. If I put the Nightingale team against the Pride, Pandas will not being in the infographic, so I decide to put Pandas here because they work. But Nightingale lead is better with Nightingale, Titania, basically the healer mage elf team, because you have too many dispels and Salvador isn't a problem at all. So you just have you just dispel him. Usually he attack, like he put his taunt with his second skill. He attack Titiana counter and remove it right away. That's usually what happens. So this team is really not a problem when you use the elf team. So now the demons team. Against demons I like to use elves because they have synergy against demons, so Wunderlula can one-shot Shadar or Radash. Like a squishy character can be easily one-shotted by Lula. That's basically the only reason why I bring them against demons. You have to know that this counter is not effective when Slinger is in the leader slot. So if we remove Mordoom, you put Slinger in the leader, the same for but with Slinger lead, and the counter becomes very hard because of Slinger lead. So, but we are going to talk about Slinger Demons team after this infographic. And if you want, if you want to use Tatinia on your elf team, on your elf mage, you can put Kelrian in there. You can also put Telia, Singel or Aliria instead of Faelia. For the same reason, if you want to use her here, you can put Telias or Singel. Then the Dwarf team, so right now with Darian lead. So against this, Goblins work pretty well because they have a lot of AoEs and assists, and you can just basically remove all the charge of dwarves. So dwarves work with the charge mechanic. If they get hit, they lose charge, and because you have AoEs, you remove a ton of charge, and you have a lot of assists. So every time you play, you will remove a bunch of charge of them, and the dwarf ability are less effective when they are at 0 charge. This infographics was made before the new dwarfs leader. I don't remember her name, and I haven't tested yet, so I can tell you if this still works with the new dwarf leader. And now for the Alpigs, that's the same. This infographics was made before Cannoneer, but I think that this team should win even if you're against Cannoneer. So this team works against Zera Pigs, so I also put it for Era Pigs. Not Era, sorry, but Renda Pigs. And yes, so I think this team will also work against Cannoneer, but we have to test before. So not guaranteed, but this might work. Okay, so now more knowledge. This was told me by Wargul, so I thank you for all this knowledge that I can share. So he told me that against Era Wukong, so I talk about Era Pride Classic, but not with Wukong. He told me that with Wukong he just bring basically this team. If I'm correct, the dwarf, not dwarf, but the pandas and Nightingale can work with Wukong on the enemy team, but it's harder than without Wukong. And so he used this team. So now against Slinger or buff lead, so demons are Slinger or buff lead, but Demon's team. He brings the Darian Dwarf. I never tested, so I can't tell you, but he told me that this counter works very well. Against Nightiel comps, he bring Renta and Goblins. So with Pigwold, Arno, Amara, Tanissa. In my opinion, he bring Amara, Tanissa because that's what he have left in his roster. The really important part is Arno and Pigwold. So Pigwold will just one-shot two people because except of Titania, the team is pretty squishy. So Pigwold can just one-shot two people, and Arno is here to help your Pigwold survive. Because they have a lot of dispel. So you can't say, okay, I will bring a tank and just and he will protect my Pigwold. They have too many dispel. And Arno is good because even if he doesn't have taunt, he brings survivability to Pigwold. So this is the Nightiel Hills counter. Now against human, I already talked about this team. I forget that I was putting it in the infographic, but so this team works. And against Zera Pigs, basically the same against that against Renta Pig. I already talked about it. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me in comments if you have counters that I didn't talk about. I am very curious to know it. And let's see you in another video. Bye!